Okay, it's 11 a.m., so let's get this started. Welcome, everyone, to Anime, the game show of nerdy corrections. I'm your host, JD. This is my co-host, Andrew.
Hello.
So who are we? Quick introductions. Yeah, I'm JD Kelly, host, anime watcher for roughly 25 years. Yeah, thank you. I feel old. Writer, editor, DM for A to J Connections. This is Andrew. He is my assistant, or as I was called when I started, Game Boy, which is funny enough because I started Game Boying for that Andrew. So we're just starting a cycle here. And, he's generally a willing test subject for my anime game show ideas.
I haven't seen the light in days.
All right, so how this game works. I will read off a statement about a popular franchise that has one mistake in it. Most rounds will be anime related, but there are a few wild cards in there. When you recognize the mistake, buzz in and correct me. Please wait for me to read the mistake before you buzz in. Your correction must start with the words actually for it to count. If your correction is correct, you will receive 1 point. The person with the most points at the end of the game will be the winner. There will probably be massive spoilers somewhere in here, so I'm apologizing for that now. I need 3 people to come up and play. Who wants to play first round? You, and did you raise your hand up back there? And third? Yeah, back there. Come on up. Take a seat. Okay. Now that we have our 3 contestants here, would you like to introduce yourselves?
Kaylee, I use they them pronouns.
Okay.
I'm Nick.
Bella, but today I'm Verasica Mayday. What up?
From what?
Hell of a boss.
Hey. So
I've never seen all of them.
let's start off with our first question on Anne Shirley.
I've heard of that.
Based on the book by Lucy Maud Montgomery, the series follows Anne Shirley as she is adopted by Matthew Cuthbert and his wife Marilla. The only bad news is, well, they kind of wanted a boy, but a mix-up somewhere along the line caused Anne to be sent instead. Matthew's okay with this, but Marilla initially tries to get another family to take Anne in before deciding to keep her. No penalty for a wrong answer. Kaylee.
Actually, the book is called Anne of Green Gables.
It's book series. I meant book series, but no. It's based on multiple books, actually, but I meant the entire series. That's wrong. Anyone else? I'll throw it to the audience if no one gets it.
I'm good.
You good?
I'm good.
Okay. I see someone in the audience who wants to answer.
Hello.
Andrew, tell us your name and then tell us the correction.
I'm Raichu.
Run that one again.
I'm Raichu.
Mm-hmm.
I'm actually Matthew Cuthbert and Marilla are siblings.
Yes, they are siblings, not a married couple.
What?
They're just 2 siblings living together, decided to adopt a kid. They're in Canada, so I can't say Sweet Home Alabama starts intensifying.
Sweet Home Prince Edward Island.
Yeah, okay, that works.
Sweet Home P.I.
Can we keep track of audience points?
Yeah, let's see how well the audience does here.
You want to sit here?
Moving on to our next
cycling.
question. Detective Conan, my favorite anime. So this one's a long one. While visiting the Tropical Land Amusement Park to celebrate his friend Ron Mori's birthday, Shinichi Kudo investigates a murder that took place on a roller coaster in which the victim was decapitated. After solving that murder, he then tails 2 suspicious men in black and witnesses them committing blackmail. One of these men ambushes him and decides to kill him. Instead of drawing police attention with a gunshot, the men in black decide to use the toxin APTX4869. Rather than killing him, the toxin instead reverses his aging roughly 10 years. He then takes on the alias Conan Edogawa and uses his detective skills and gadgets to solve murders while trying to track down the members of the black organization to bring them to justice. Well, that's a long one.
I feel like I know the problem.
I think I've used this one with you before.
I don't think you have, because I didn't get any of those right.
No.
I don't
I've
got
never
it.
seen Detective Conan.
Once again, no points for a wrong answer, or no penalty for a wrong answer, so feel free to buzz in and go with anything. Yeah, you can throw anything out there.
190s one I didn't watch. The one I didn't read.
All right. Seems no one up here knows it. Does anyone in the audience have any idea? Okay, once Andrew gets there with the microphone, please say your name and correct me.
My name is Alex, and he doesn't always solve murders.
Murders and other crimes. I don't specifically mean they're all murders. I know sometimes there are actual people killing themselves, there are robberies, other kinds of things, but murder's just, it's a lot easier to say and not have to add on a bunch of, yeah.
Anyone else got an idea?
Okay, nobody.
Okay.
This one's for me then. Actually, he wasn't at Tropical Land with Ron to celebrate her birthday. They were celebrating her victory in a karate tournament.
Oh shit.
Okay.
I was gonna say it was
Yeah,
maybe a
we're going to move on to our first wildcard round.
80 points.
Yeah.
I was gonna say it
Just
wasn't her birthday.
background images and memes of
Yeah.
the thing.
I'm literally going to say it's not her
The
birthday.
location.
Okay, we're going to move on to our first wildcard round on Live Alive. And Andrew, please remember that if I don't explain why I put these two together at the end of this, remind me to do that.
Okay.
So yes, this is a classic NES or SNES RPG. Let's start talking about it. At the start of this cult classic JRPG, originally released for the Super Famicom in 1994, the player is given the selection of 7 different scenarios, all taking place in different locations across history. In The Infiltrator, players take on the role of Oboromaru, a ninja tasked with saving Tokugawa Ieyasu from the clutches of the evil warlord Ode Io. Haley?
Actually, you're saving Ryoma Sakamoto, not Tokugawa Ieyasu.
That is correct. Oboromaru is actually tasked with saving Sakamoto Ryoma, dating this chapter somewhere between the 1850s to the 1860s, roughly 250 years after Tokugawa Ieyasu had died. Fun fact, in the English dub of the remake, Oboromaru is voiced by Tora-Con 2026 guest Stephen Fu. I didn't write this question knowing that, it just kind of happened. And so the thing I want to talk about, in the original release for the Super Famicom, all the eras had different manga artists drawing the art. And so the mangaka for Detective Conan drew the art for The Infiltrator.
It also inspired Undertale, but that's neither here.
Undertale, Chrono Trigger,
Most things
Octopath Traveler.
inspired Undertale,
Yeah,
I'd
you
argue.
can draw like a path between this and a lot of modern JRPGs.
Xenogears is somewhere because Chrono Trigger's in there.
Yeah. Moving on to our first shiny round. Shiny rounds are just like regular rounds, but they're a little bit different. So we're going to be off to a good start here. I think we're doing well now that we've got a point on the board. So I'm going to give you an anime opening and the artist, and I need you to tell me which anime it's the opening to. So let's start with The Hero by Jam.
Holy!
Yes.
Actually,
You don't need to. No, you don't need to do that.
One Punch Man.
Yes, that is One Punch Man. Moving on to our next one. Easy Breezy by Tell Me.
I'll let you have it.
This is Hands Off the Azoken.
Yeah, keep your hands off Azoken. Moving on to our next one. Let's Just Crash by Calliope Mori. Yes.
Suicide Squad Isekai?
No, that's Go Getters.
Yeah, I knew it, but
Either of the other two, because I see the ninja over there who wants to get. Okay, let's hand it over.
I'm Tyler, and it's Gachi Akata.
Yeah, that's Gachi Akata. Really good show. Check it out. Moving on to the next one. Flyers by Bradio. Nick?
Death Parade,
That is Death Parade.
the greatest music video of all time. Have you ever seen
Definitely
the
represents the show.
graphic?
Oh yeah, the OP.
I have
is
never
just-
seen it.
Yeah.
The graphic design is my passion meme. Watch the music video.
Okay, moving on to our next one. Hikaru Nara by Goose House. Oh, no, yeah, I did said it.
Your Lie in April?
Yes.
Nick,
Don't call me a liar, though.
You know your
Mars.
anime OP.
Yeah, it's
I'm gonna be in this room in an hour for
for name that anime too.
opening.
Okay, that explains a
That
Those
bit.
gamer life.
Next one, Duvet by Boa.
Actually, Serial Experiments Lane.
That is correct.
thank you!
And you don't seem to understand.
Moving on to our final one, Kai Kai Kitan by Eve. Yes,
Jujutsu Kaisen.
that is Jujutsu Kaisen. What's our score? So 2 for Kaylee,
Fast.
5 for Nick, and 0 for
I
Vera.
got it.
Yeah, okay.
It's too fast.
Moving on to our next anime, Little Witch Academia.
Oh, this is back to regular round.
Yes.
Yes, we're back to regular rounds. We're back to actually.
Netflix anime.
Main character Atsuko, Ako Kagari, sure had her work cut out for her when she decided to follow in the footsteps of her idol, Shiny Chariot, and go to Luna Nova Academy Magical. I forgot to fix my own typo.
enough.
As someone born without magic, she had a rough time. Before she even got to the school, she wasn't able to fly on a broom, which was required to travel there. Then she signed up for a class taught by Goldfish that only speaks in a fish language she doesn't understand, and just thought nothing went on in that class. Nick,
Actually, she wasn't born without magic. She's just bad at it.
you are most of the way there. I will give the other two a chance to be even more correct.
Actually, she was born with magic. It was just due to an accident at a shiny chariot show, she lost the ability to have magic.
But you're even more closer. I will give it to you unless.
I'm trying to think for a minute.
I think I watched this in 2016.
I know. I watched it right at the
When it
end of
came-
high
when-
school for
when
my
it came
summer.
out.
Please don't say that to me.
10 years ago now.
Yeah,
I
it's
bought
10 years.
Pokemon X when I was
On the plus side, we have a better version of Little Witch called Owl House.
Okay, I'm going to call it there.
Yeah.
So that's a point for Kaylee. So you are much closer, correct? Yes, Acca wasn't born without magic. Her magic was drained by a spell created by Qua Merides, which happened at a Shiny Chariot concert or event. Moving on to our next one, Kill la Kill.
I also watched that in
Oh, sorry, if you don't want massive spoilers for this one's going to be a massive spoiler. So don't read, cover your ears.
It's very good. I recommend this.
I'm in torment.
At the start of the series, Ryoko Matoi comes to Honnoji Academy to find information on the person who killed her father, Ishin. She battles her way through the students and student council members, all the way up to student council president Satsuki Kiryuin. Then, in a shocking revelation, we learn that not only was her father Ishin actually Soichiro Kiryuin, making her and Satsuki sisters, but he was also impaled by his own scissors blade by none other than their mother, Ragyo Kiryuin.
Actually, she did not find that out till later.
Nope, she found that out about roughly the same time.
No, not in the first episode.
Not this is over the course of the series.
Oh, I think that's literally the first episode. Oh.
No. Yes.
Actually, her father was killed by Nue.
Yes, that is correct. Ragyo didn't kill her husband,
Yeah.
Ishin Matoi. Nui Harime
That was
did.
the other thing I was going to say after, but
And moving on to our next wildcard round, Castlevania.
When my girlfriend was here.
Sorry. The games.
Let's find out.
Yo,
why not both?
Roulette.
First appearing in Castlevania Symphony of the Night, Adrian Fahrenheit Tepes is the son of the vampire Dracula and his second wife, Lisa. He later adopted the name Alucard to oppose his father. When the priest Shaft would use Richter Belmont to restore Castlevania and resurrect Dracula, Alucard ventured into the castle both right side up and upside down to stop it.
Is it?
Once again, no penalty for a wrong answer. Yes,
I'm actually. Shaft is a silly name.
that's his name, I'm sorry.
While true.
Yes, well, true.
How many points is that?
And I dare you to say that's a John Shaft.
Smiley face above your name. I'm the points man.
Yes. I will give you another, say, 5 seconds if you have any guess.
My girlfriend's going to kill me.
Okay, that's time for Spider Noir right there.
Hello, my name's Will, and I believe Alucard's first appearance is not in Symphony of the Night. I think it's Dracula X, but I might be wrong.
You are correct that it's not in Symphony of the Night.
It's Castlevania 3.
It's Castlevania 3, Dracula's Curse.
Oh, that was the problem. I was like thinking, wait,
This is one I
no.
haven't seen
Richter was.
actually.
Wait, no, the Richter
And then
thing
the
happened
one day.
after the first
I think
trip through
I
the
played like
thing.
Yeah.
5,
No, yeah, Alucard first appeared in Castlevania 3.
like an emulator that I did. It was too hard.
I'm so mad
Yeah.
at myself for
Yeah. Dracula X is just a remake of Rondo, so that's where Richter comes in.
Time for our next shiny round that I like to call Get Your Game On. Yeah, so there are a lot of different sports anime out there, so I've got a bunch of them for you to tell me which sports they're actually about.
Okay, let's see.
You
here.
monster.
So, let's see if you guys know any of these. We'll start with our first sports anime, All Out. Nick.
Rugby.
That is correct. That is rugby. Moving on to our next one, Baby Steps.
Tennis.
That is tennis.
And it's amazing.
Moving on to our next one, Giant Killing. Yes.
Soccer.
Or football if you're wrong.
I think it's pronounced football.
I believe, yes. I'm actually.
We are Americans.
Moving on to our next one, Hanebado. Yes,
Badminton.
that is correct.
Also very
I
good.
think there are multiple badminton anime now.
I know at least 2 people in this room.
On to our next one, Tonball. Yes.
Golf.
Do you just watch all the sports anime?
I love sports anime.
Please let the next one be Ice Shield 21. It would be so funny.
No,
haven't
moving
seen that
on to
one.
our next one, Tomorrow's Joe, Ashita no Joe. Kaylee,
Boxing.
that is boxing. I could not find a decent, regular picture with that, so there's a picture of him boxing.
Pretty sure that is actually an epic banner.
Yeah, and moving on to our final one, Touch.
That is what you just did, but.
Yeah. Yes.
I think it's a swimming one.
No, it is not. I'm sorry.
Is it futsal?
No.
There's a different one.
Kaylee, any guess?
No, I think Spider-Man has an answer.
Yeah.
Hi, Will again. I'm gonna guess fencing.
No, it is not fencing. Anyone else up here have any guesses? No. Okay, so this one is baseball.
Yeah.
It has a sequel called Mixed. They're not very descriptive titles, I will give you that.
All I thought when you wrote Get Your Game, I was just, are we going to start listing off Yu-Gi-Oh cards?
No.
I think I had the exact same reaction last
I would
time, too.
actually know that, especially if you want modern Yu-Gi-Oh.
I was gonna say, if you want before 2011, I got it.
Yeah.
Stare me dead in the
No
eyes, I
way.
can name, like,
Edison.
Why are we
Yu-Gi-Oh!
leaving Digimon
Yu-Gi-Oh's
out?
best form was Toss.
Red Dragon Archfiend is not a Digimon.
No, I said, why are we
Okay.
leaving
Yu-Gi-Oh's
it
best
out?
format is Toss.
We
and
are
Diamond
better
format.
opening.
And I had that hill.
I've not played that version.
Oh.
I know what it stands for though.
Okay, we are moving on to our next regular round on Studio Ghibli.
I'm out.
I've heard of it. Heard of them.
Same.
You might have heard of them. Might have heard of this little guy named Hayao Miyazaki. He's got 2 Oscars.
A little
Yes.
indie, but
A little indie.
Little in.
Yeah. When Princess Mononoke was in the process of being licensed to Disney in North America, Toshio Suzuki, one of the producers for the studio, may have gotten a little bit too defensive. You see, he didn't like the way that the studio's first film, Nausicaa, The Valley of the Wind, had been edited and cut into Warriors of the Wind. So he decided to buy a prop katana, take it to the meeting with the head of Disney's Miramax division, and present it to him along with saying, "Mononoke Hime, no cuts." And it worked. The film and all their followings have been released uncut in the US.
I'm like trying to, because I'm trying to remember it, but I know it.
actually, it was a real katana.
I believe he later said it was actually a prop katana.
Wait, what?
Yeah, I believe he later admitted it was a prop katana, not a real one.
Actually,
Yeah.
I believe. Oh shoot! I just lost it. He did have a katana, but oh shit, he was gonna leave Disney
No.
to do it himself.
That's not what I'm going for here. Kaylee, any guesses?
No, I do like the katana thing is true though.
Yeah.
I know it is.
Kind of funny.
Blue hair up there?
Oh, I know this.
Hi, my name's Jenna. I'm Rio from Bocchi the Rock. So I think what's going on here is when Suzuki got the katana, he inscribed Mononoke Hime no cuts into it.
No, that's not what I'm looking for here.
Hi, Rio.
Old guy, or sorry, older person over here.
I'm not sure it's a Ghibli film, but Raccoon Wars was cut, probably because
I've never heard of that film. I'm sorry. I've seen everything. And then last one down here. And I'll reveal it if no one else has it.
Logan, Raichu.
I think I might.
Hello, Raichu again. Actually, Nausicaa, it's actually Nausicaa Valley of the Wind, not Nausicaa the Valley of the Wind.
Nope, that's not what I have here. Yeah. Okay, so, actually, Nausicaa of the Valley of the Wind was not a Studio Ghibli's first movie. It was made by Topcraft, and a lot of the staff went on to form Studio Ghibli, but the first official Ghibli movie was Castle in the Sky.
I think they actually.
I don't think
engraved
That's like the
main
biggest
character from
technicality.
Studio
Yeah.
Ghibli
That
on a
tracks.
katana.
Yeah, that's right. I make this entire...
I'm going to a different panel.
Yeah. Okay.
Do I take over?
Anyone want to take over?
We got a tag in. You get a 5-point lead.
I'll take a spot.
No.
Oh, come on, Raichu, come on.
You have to live. You have to live with your wrongs.
You know what?
I'm sorry to disappoint.
Kaylee used
That's
baton.
valid,
Kaylee
that's
used
valid.
baton
Kaylee
pass.
is baton pass.
I'll change wigs on person.
Put on like a shitty fake mustache.
Yeah, I'll put on a fake mustache.
All right,
like my
moving on to
cosplay
our
person that
next
watched
question
Chainsaw Man.
on
Going as a
Zenshuu.
lead?
I've seen that.
Okay.
Okay, let me compose myself. This one is not a very long one. After seemingly dying from overwork while working on the storyboards for her, for her first film. Yes.
Actually, she died of food poisoning.
Yeah, that's correct.
That was like.
Yeah.
Immediate.
The cause of Natsuki's apparent death isn't overwork. She was apparently choked on an expired clam.
That's unfortunate.
That's not even food
Oh,
poisoning.
isn't that like on the Netflix
Close, yeah.
series, where she ate a clam, became a zombie?
I don't know.
Moving on to our next one.
Plot of it.
Spider-Man. I'm specifically topic comics Earth 616 because I know if we get it technical enough, someone will figure out some way where I'm still right somehow. Okay. The death of a loved one is always terrible, and Peter Parker has gone through many of them. He indirectly got his Uncle Ben killed by refusing to stop the thief that later shot him. He later lost his first girlfriend, Gwen Stacy, after the Green Goblin threw her off George Washington Bridge. In his attempt to save her, Peter shot out a line of webbing. Marvel has gone back and forth on whether she was already dead when thrown or if the whiplash caused by the webbing snapped her neck, but this moment would haunt Peter for years afterwards. Yes.
Actually, she wasn't thrown off the Washington Bridge. It was the giant clock tower.
No, that's in Amazing Spider-Man 2.
I feel like there's 80 years worth of retcons that it could be the answer.
It's only like 60 years of retcons from this point.
You're old enough to know the answer from history.
I know, it's...
The Green Goblin.
Once again, no penalty for a wrong answer. I'll give you another 10 seconds before I see if anyone in the audience knows this. Yes, Raichu.
His first girlfriend was Gwen Stacy.
That is correct. Can you tell me his first girlfriend?
I'm actually, Be sure to
You didn't say I'm actually, I'm sorry.
I did. Actually,
Yes, I have one rule, I'm sorry.
His first girlfriend was Gwen Stacy. It was Mary J.
No. I will still give it to you because I didn't catch the error in time. But yeah, Gwen Stacy wasn't Peter's first girlfriend. Betty Brant was his first one, but she generally gets skipped over in any adaptation to either go to Gwen for the night Gwen Stacy died or straight to MJ.
It's the only one I know.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was gonna say MJ. I thought MJ was first and Gwen Stacy was later.
Nope. They didn't get together until after Gwen died. That's what actually brought them together.
Oh, that's alarming.
Yeah.
Yep.
But, you know, it's like two people just
That's healthy.
trauma bonding together.
Trauma bond.
Yeah. Okay, moving on to our final wild card round, or shiny round. Who's that Fate character?
Okay.
So if you know anything about the Fate franchise, you know they kind of play fast and loose with what people actually look like. So I'm just going to give you characters from Fate, and I need you to tell me which historical figures or mythological literary characters they are. So let's start by asking ourselves this question. Who's that Fate character? Yes.
A character from Fate.
This is specific. This is a panel of specifics. I'm sorry, but it's technically correct. But this is a panel of
character in
specifics.
Fate Go.
Yeah. Yes.
Is that Marie Antoinette?
That is Marie Antoinette.
Can I count half because it's
Okay. Once again, let's ask ourselves, who's that Fate character?
Dark Vader in the Fate universe.
I think is that Kamen Rider.
Yes, that's Kamen Rider Knight.
It's right.
It's right.
A Jigglypuff, as seen from above. Yes.
Is it Galahad?
No. Good guess though.
It's not. I know it's not Lancelot because I've seen him.
Mm-hmm. I'll give Raichu.
Very well be Romeo.
Yes.
Actually, Romeo.
No. No, Mio.
Yes, no me.
Vero, any guess? Before I give it to one of these two? Okay, pick one of them.
I'll pick the one who looks more like a Fate character. Wow, so smart.
I'm not going to say my character's name in case he shows up here, but to any Epic fans, this is Odysseus of Ithaca.
Yeah, that's Odysseus.
Nice.
Oh, hi, Mark.
I've gotten that.
Really looks like Matt Damon. The resemblance is uncanny.
Oh, I love this show.
Moving on to our next one. Who's that Fate character?
What?
Did I? Okay, reset the buzzers.
No, we could have submitted an answer.
I'm just making sure.
Okay, think of a pirate. Is this Anne Boleyn?
No. Anne Boleyn was the Queen of England. I think you're thinking of a different Anne.
Questions.
Yes.
Actually, is this Davy Jones?
No.
So when I said think of a pirate, I was already off. I'm sorry.
Vero?
Gender bet? I don't know.
Any guess from you, Vero?
That's wrong. Don't say that. If it's not a Disney character, I promise you that.
Appreciated.
Okay, I'm going to call this take it up to that guy up there with his hand up. Who's not Spider Noir. Can you tell us who that Fate character is?
I'm Ben, and that is Francis Drake.
Yes, that is Sir Francis Drake, Scourge of the Spanish Main.
I feel like we need to give out a hint.
Ma'am.
Like a general encompassing thing. Can I do that?
Moving on to our next one. Who's that Fate
I
character?
was a pirate.
Kagamine Len.
does look like
It
does
does
look like the character from Bleach.
Does he have 7 abs? 1, 2, 3.
Yes, he's got a 14 pack.
But wait, did you count the side part too?
8 maybe?
1, 2.
9, 10.
I think it's 10. Because if you count the ones here.
Yes.
This is Pythagoras.
No, it's not. That would have been a good one though.
No math there looks like that.
Yeah.
In Fate they do.
Yeah, in Face they do.
Have you seen Leonardo da Vinci?
No, I have to.
No, that's Edison who's lying. Yes.
Actually, Leonardo DiCaprio.
No, that's not DiCaprio. You can tell because there's no woman under the age of 25 hanging out with him.
There you go. You're right.
Vero?
I'm gonna do audience, man.
Or he's not drowning in the Titanic.
He is drowning.
He's on a boat.
He's in swim trunks though.
Oh, it's the person up there because they
That's
have,
what I went for.
This is Anne Boleyn.
My name's Bowen. And actually, that's not a fake character. That's Tamui Usui from Maid-sama.
No. He kind of looks like, could you, over here so you don't have to run all the way back?
And he smokes
Yeah.
and he drinks.
Yeah, he looks like a bunch of anime characters.
Wait, which one?
My name's Tim, and that's Robin Hood.
That is Robin Hood, yes.
Robin Hood. That explains the abs.
And moving on to our final one, it's time to ask yourselves one last time, who's that Fate character?
A Fate character.
Okay.
Give you a hint, there's a big hint in the picture of this one. Yes.
Actually, it's the guy that makes the artwork.
Yeah, there are a lot of those, I'm sorry.
I know, it's like, it's
4, 3, 2.
Da Vinci?
No, it's not Da Vinci.
It's not, I know. Sorry, I'm wrong. I'm sorry.
Is it Van Gogh?
Yes, this is Vincent van Gogh.
Hey, wait, is it the person we were literally just talking about?
Yep.
As you can tell, it's Starry Night in the background.
Yeah, Starry Night in the background.
I kept staring at him
I'm
like,
like,
wait,
I know that artwork.
All right, that's going to be the end of our game. It looks like Nick absolutely crushed it.
It's the shiny rounds. It's the shiny rounds.
Yep. Thank you for playing. I wish I had a prize, but the other Andrew's not here to give me them.
Damn.
High five. But you get a high five. You get knowing that you are the most smartest person in this group. I have another round ready. Does anyone want to play? Sure. Spider Noir. Anyone in the back? Just raise your hand. All right. And then in the very, very back.
just know you cannot do any worse than I did.
Is this yours?
Quick, someone get negative points!
Okay, so we have Will, Spider Noir, Steven, and
Harry.
Harry, Harry.
Yes.
Okay, making sure.
My character is
Get a
Gawain.
new audience.
Okay, let's say there are no more fake questions, so you don't have to worry about that.
Don't have to worry about it?
He doesn't have to worry about spoiling his character just in case he showed up.
The war is over.
Okay, moving on to our first question in Game 2, Yu-Gi-Oh!
Sweet. Okay, this is something I know about. All right.
Early on in the series, the rules of the games get a bit weird. Like that time Yugi duels Panic. Panic uses his Castle of Dark Illusions and Chaos Shield to hide his minions in darkness. To counter this, Yugi uses Swords of Revealing Light, which also prevents Panic's monsters from attacking for 3 turns. On the last of these turns, Yugi uses Catapult Turtle to launch Gaia the Dragon Champion into the Castle of Dark Illusions, causing him to lose 1,300 life points, him being Yugi here, but breaks the flotation ring on the castle. This causes the castle to immediately come crashing down, destroying all of Panic's monsters and reducing Panic's life points to 0.
Actually, it only crashes down when Swords of Revealing Light ends.
That is correct. Yes, the Castle of Dark Illusions does not come down immediately. It comes down at the start of Panic's next turn when the Swords of Revealing Light finally fade.
This is, that's the Duelist Kingdom.
Yeah, that's Duelist Kingdom.
Duelist Kingdom.
It's the only part I've read.
Yeah. Moving on to our next one, your name.
I'm Andrew.
Yeah. Thank you for giving me your name, Andrew. I'm JD. The 6th film, directed by Mamoru Hosoda, Your Name follows the lives of 2 high school students, Mitsuha Miyamizu and Taki Tachibana, whose lives change when they start swapping bodies. In a tragic twist, Taki learns that Mitsuha died with the rest of her hometown when it was struck by a fragment of Comet Tiamat, and that they were not only swapping bodies, but places in time as well. However, thanks to some time travel, the 2 are able to evacuate the citizens of Itomori and save the day.
So have any of you all seen this movie?
This is one of the highest grossing anime movies. I assume someone has seen it.
I've heard really good things about this movie. I haven't had time to watch it.
I think I had a really bad experience at first watching it just because I decided to watch it on a plane because I don't think it was known to be coming to America at that time, so I just wanted to watch it. It's one of those things where they get like a foreign movie and just throw it on. Yeah. And so it would get interrupted every time the pilot had to make an announcement. I'm just giving them time if they want to think through an answer. Yes.
Is it not? Actually, it's not a fragment of the Comet team. It's the entire thing.
No, it's a fragment. It breaks off.
Hey, shot in the dark.
Yeah, shot in the dark. Yes.
Actually, Mitsuha was the only survivor of the comet.
No, after they actually saved time.
Like
everyone.
before they.
No, she was already dead.
Okay.
Nani? Sorry, I realized I said the meme. Will, any last guess from you? Yes.
They're not both high school students?
They are both roughly in high school at the time of the swapping bodies.
Okay.
Remember the actually.
Yeah, that too. You didn't say actually. Okay, sorry. Up there in the audience.
My name's Alex. Actually, there was no actual time travel. It was just one of them saved the town rather than the.
No, I believe he technically physically appears in the town as well. I don't remember. Yeah.
Actually, isn't it a Makoto Shinkai film? Not
Yes, that is correct. Your name was directed by Makoto Shinkai, not Mamoru Hosoda.
I guess it's about director.
Hosoda directed Girl Who Left Her Time, Belle, Scarlet that just came out.
I'm like, no.
Man, listen. I don't know enough anime directors, bro. I know some of the manga. I know some writers.
I was like,
I don't know the directors.
All right, we're moving on to our first shiny round, Anime 101.
Okay.
So, for anime, you gotta have a good first episode title. I'm going to give you the first episode titles of anime, and I need you to tell me which anime they belong to. So, our first anime first episode title is 121045. This is a family-friendly con. Please do not make any jokes. I've heard them before. Don't worry.
Straight numbers?
Yes.
I'm going to go with Dr. Stone.
No, that is Stone World. Yes, see, I'm the kind of guy who collects this trivia in my head.
So that's counting the days.
I can tell you what it was.
Thought it was the count.
I just saw the image.
It feels like it's a...
All right. I'll give you both about 10 more seconds by the time I finish this.
I can't think of anything that takes place in 2045, though. I'm trying to think of what letters these would be. Like alphanumerically, but 45 is 20.
Inuyasha?
No, this is not Inuyasha. That one I don't know the first episode title.
Good to know.
Okay, Harry, your time is up.
Maybe
Okay.
Psychopaths?
Yes.
Actually, it's The Promised Neverland.
Yes, this is The Promised Neverland. And you're right, that is a date. That is the date the episode starts.
Well, I knew
a
it.
date.
I knew it was a date. Like,
Yeah. Total shame.
Only one season.
Never seen this show. I just make the joke.
Moving on to our second first episode anime title. Someone who lives in the exact opposite world as me.
Man, y'all be reading episode titles?
One, two.
They got a catcher.
The average Bleach fan.
I usually
just one,
read-
two, three.
read-
That's what
No,
they're
that's
all
what they're all
called.
called. Someone who's in the exact opposite world as me.
Probably an isekai or something.
See, you would think that, but this could also be a great slice of life title.
True.
Like,
No penalty for a wrong answer.
you know what?
No, because ReZero is, I believe, the end of the beginning and the beginning of the end.
This would apply to Inuyasha.
Yeah, this would apply to most.
did he do a misdirect?
I know there's like shows where there's like a poor guy, rich girl.
Oops, it's all.
Oh, no, that was for
All
endings.
romance anime.
And I'm still mad.
Okay, I'm gonna give you all 5, 4. Yes.
I don't think this is it, Horimiya.
No.
There's someone.
I'm gonna start the countdown again. 5, 4.
What is the anime? With
3, 2, 1.
I'm
Okay.
frozen.
Start with blue this time.
Huh?
Right behind you.
No way, it's Baki.
Actually, it's Kimi ni Todoke.
No, it's not. Up
Okay,
there.
now I'm going up to you.
Sorry.
Is it My Dress Up Darling?
This is My Dress Up Darling.
Oh my god.
Haven't seen this one. Heard really good things.
Yeah,
It's
you're
about
right.
a young
Slice of
man
life
who
romance.
likes to
I've
sew.
heard only bad things.
Really?
I have not.
I've heard it's just a really cute show about a dude who likes to sew.
Next one.
My brother loved
The
it.
Death Row Convict and the Executioner.
Now this is a romance title.
Yeah, that's definitely a romance. Probably a Yuri title somewhere.
Yeah.
What's the one with Ganta? What's that show's called? It's the kid where they use blood to fight.
Really bad.
Yeah, you know what? She said we couldn't do worse than her.
Yeah.
And you know,
Yeah.
I feel like
Nope,
that wasn't true.
Steven and Spider Noir are doing as good as them.
Yeah. Okay, I'm gonna give you another 5,
Wow, ooh.
4.
What is the?
Yes.
Angels of Death.
No.
I haven't watched that show.
5.
No.
Yes.
Non-Baka?
No.
That's a
But
great
yeah, that
show,
is
by
about
the way.
prisoners. I will give you that at least.
About prison.
I'm trying to remember the name of the show with the prisoners and they fight with blood. It's just not coming to me.
I'm gonna give you 5, 4,
That's what I just thought.
3, 2, 1. Okay, take it up the bin up there.
Actually, it's Hell's Paradise.
Yes, that is Hell's Paradise.
Oh. That makes a lot of sense now that I'm thinking about
Yeah,
it.
because he's a death row convict, she's the executioner.
Yeah.
Together they spike crime. Moving on to our next one.
Demons.
Mother and children.
That could be anything.
Oh.
Yes.
Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood?
No.
That's a
Their mom's dead.
That's a great guess.
She's already dead.
It's a great
In
guess.
the first episode, she's still valid for the name.
Yes.
Made in Abyss?
No. Steven.
Trigon?
No, that is not Trigon. Raichu hasn't answered in a while. It's
I know it wasn't Trigon. Trigon's the $60 billion.
$60 billion double dollar man.
Yeah, I know that. If a Trigon came up, I'd know that.
Oh, yeah, sorry. I had it, I think, last year or 2 years ago. I had No Man's Land.
Raichu says,
It would've been so funny
actually,
if I just
Attack on
gave
Titan.
away the
No, that's to you 2,000 years in the future, the fall of Shingon China, part 1.
Why do you know that?
It's such a long title and I've used it before.
Is it Oshinoko?
That is Oshinoko.
I've heard good things about this, but premise scares me.
Wii Sports Golf sound there? What?
Because then there is, it's about that mother and her children.
What is Oshi? I keep hearing mixed things about it. Can
Yeah.
someone
Anime made by the author of Love is War.
Yeah. Moving on to our next one.
That was pretty good.
Those who challenge the sun.
Oh, God. Although I feel like I've heard this one before, too.
It's got to be something about vampires, y'all. That's my guess.
JoJo's Bizarre Adventure.
Well, it could be like a Sun Wukong anime or something like that.
Challenge the sun.
Challenge the sun. Actually, no.
Is this Demon Slayer?
No, it's not Demon Slayer.
Shadow
But
Dark.
that's a good guess.
They do be challenging the sun.
Yeah. Yes.
Fire Force?
No. That's Shinroku's Kabe Enlist.
Yeah. That one I wouldn't know.
It's got his name in the title, so it's easy to remember.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I looked these up mostly just so I can play this, but some of them do have really catchy first episode names.
Helsing?
No. Anyone? Okay, up there in the audience.
It's like JoJo.
Man, if
Part
it's
2 or
like
something.
K or Vampire Night, I'm gonna be pissed. Because I've never seen those, but I've heard decent things about it.
Please be Isekai Slop.
Hopefully not. Is this Orb on the movements of the Earth?
No, it is not.
It's Full Metal Alchemist.
That's Full Metal Alchemist, the original.
Not Isekai Slop.
Ah.
Why is it called that?
You mean the show that came out the year I was born? Yeah. I
Please
know
don't
that.
remind me of that. I was 12. Okay, moving on to our next one, The Witch and the Bride.
Okay.
Did I reset? Sorry, there you go.
No,
Oh
that's.
God, we're still on the first shiny round.
Yeah, we're still on the first shiny round.
That
Don't worry, we got
feels
like
too
20
obvious.
minutes.
I feel bad. Like, there's no way that's.
Yeah. 5, 4. Yes.
I forget the full title. It's the something Megaspot Bride.
No, it's not the Ancient Magus' Bride.
Ah, man. Okay. That was my only guess. All right.
I'm gonna give you 5, 4.
No, it wouldn't be so.
3,
I'm trying to think of what else it could be,
2,
though. What's got witches?
1. Okay, yeah.
Little Witch Academia?
No.
Shot.
Witch from Mercury?
Yes, that is Mobile Suit Gundam, The Witch from Mercury. And for our final one, we're going to bring this to a close with The Journey's End. Yes.
Free Ren Beyond Journey's End.
Yes, that's Free Run Beyond Journey's End.
I've never seen Free Ren.
Luckily, they got past the first episode.
Good.
That one should have been pretty.
Let's move on to our next one on Acca, 13 Territory Inspection Department. This is one of my favorite anime for 2017. I'm sorry, I really like talking about it to make sure other people watch it.
Go, my Aiden.
Valid.
In the Kingdom of Doha, there exists an organization called Acca, which provides services to each of the 13 distinct districts of the kingdom. At the start of the series, rumors of a coup d'etat start swirling, and Jean Otis, deputy chief of Acca Headquarters Inspection Department, is sent to audit each of the districts in the months before the centennial celebration. As he completes his audit of each territory, he is given a commemorative coin from the district, which, unbeknownst to him, is a symbol of the district's commitment to installing him as the next king of Doha. Yes, Stephen.
Actually, it's not the centennial, it's the bicentennial.
I believe it is the centennial.
Trying to think of things that wouldn't be super obvious.
No, Acca's misspelled.
Conan, it is spelled like that.
Yeah, I know.
All the Japanese in the anime is spelled out phonetically in English. So sometimes you get that instead of AKA, which would generally be in English.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I'm going to give you about 5. Yes.
There we go. Actually, he's not the deputy chief.
He is he's deputy chief behind Gross, I believe his name, like Grosse.
It's not, or actually, there's not rumors of a coup d'etat. There is a coup d'etat.
No, there are only rumors at that point.
Coup d'etat happens.
Well, I'm sure it happened at some point.
Yeah, up there. Unless anyone else has a guess.
Nope.
Actually, they don't give him a coin, they give him a cigarette.
Yes, they do give him a cigarette. Yeah, and as a citizen of California, I believe I'm now have to read all of you Prop 65. Cigarettes cause cancer. Please don't smoke.
You're not in California. You don't have to.
Yeah, no, I never would have guessed that.
You fly back. Oh.
Actually,
Moving on to our next one. Violet Evergarden.
We started so strong with Yu-Gi-Oh. Can we go back to that, please?
Next question, GX.
Yeah, yo, I need that alive. It's my favorite one.
Okay.
Next up, Bakugan.
Violet Evergarden is a former child soldier who served in Liedenschlafflich's army in the recent war on Telesis continent. In her last battle, she lost both of her arms and woke up to find them replaced by prostheses made of escudo. After the war, she began working for CH Postal Company as an auto memory doll, writing letters for her customers. Yes.
Actually, there's no shot her full government name is Violet Evergarden.
That is her full government name. I'm sorry.
Who's naming these children? The government.
Literally the government in this case.
It's a literal government name.
Yes.
Actually, that wasn't her last battle. They sent her back in.
Thankfully not.
Run it back.
Actually, she didn't just lose both her arms.
She did lose both her arms and had them replaced by prostheses.
But was it just both her arms?
Yeah, did she lose her legs?
Not that I can remember.
Yeah, no, that's true. Actually,
okay.
It's CH isn't a postal company?
It is a postal company. I was resetting it for the next question.
Does anyone have a clue?
Anyone have over here? Let's see what Raichu has to tell us.
Raichu, actually, the prosthesis isn't made of escudo. It's like memory. It's like the automation of.
You are right that
Auto-mail of sorts.
escudo is not the name of the material. Actually, her prosthetic hands are made of adamant silver, not escudo. Escudo is the material used to make the Magic Knight's weapons in Magic Knight Rayearth, which is kind of funny since it means shield in Spanish. Moving on to our next wildcard round, Animal Crossing.
Okay, all right. Okay. I'm vaguely familiar.
Since the launch of the first game in the series on GameCube, it has been slowly expanding. Multiple new games in the main franchise have been released for nearly every Nintendo console and handheld. Multiple spin-offs, including Happy Home Designer on the 3DS and Pocket Camp on iOS and Android, have been released. The series now has characters and stages in Mario Kart and Super Smash Bros. There was even an Animal Crossing movie released in 2006 that had aliens in it.
The first release was on N64.
You didn't say actually.
Oh, damn it.
Actually, the first release was on N64.
That is correct.
I forgot.
Sorry, I got one rule and I already gave one pass, so I got to stick to it. The first game in the series was for the N64. It wasn't released in America until the updated version came out for the GameCube. That's why most people think it came out for the GameCube first. Moving on to our next category, this and that.
Okay.
So, a lot of anime titles are X and Y. I'm going to give you the X and I need you to fill in the Y.
Gotcha.
So, what's our first one? Ushio and...
Proper name is my worst enemy.
Okay, I'm going to start moving quickly just because we have...
Great weather we're having today, guys.
Yeah.
5. Yes.
I'm going to go the Japanese version of John Everyman. Give me Akira.
No. 5. Yes.
Ushio and Ushia.
No, but funny guess. Thank you. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Yep.
If it's friends, I'm going to be
the
pissed.
Ninja, start raising hand. Maybe.
Tyler, is this Love and Lies?
No.
Is it friends? Is the answer friends? Is it the friends we made along the way?
Is it?
Ushio and Tora?
Yes, Ushio and Tora. Obviously, I started with this because Tora-Con.
I feel like I've heard of this, but never.
Okay, yeah, it's had 2 anime. I think I had a remake most recently. Moving on to another one, Spice and...
Wolf. What?
Yeah.
Wolf. I was like, okay. I was like, wait, this isn't regular actually, right? Like, this is
This is not actually.
Yeah.
Lightning round. Okay. All right.
Okay, next one, Yamada-kun and...
like something on
Is this like toilet-bound senpai or something?
No, that's toilet brown Hanako-kun.
Oh, dang, I don't know.
I'm 2 seconds away from stealing the audience's point.
Give you 5. Yes.
It's a blade?
No. He's
That's
not
a
setting the
great
blade in
guess.
this one as far as I know.
Somebody's
5,
always got a sword in these.
4, 3, 2, 1.
I'll go for the person whose hand is up that has literally never answered.
Okay, yeah. That's why I tried to do it.
More participation!
Mewtwo, is it Yamato-kun and the 7 witches?
Yes, it is the 7 witches.
7?
Yeah.
Damn!
Only reason I knew this, I read it when I was way too young.
Oh, okay.
Harem.
I was in like middle school when I read it.
Yeah, I feel like a lot of people start anime that way. They just see one they're not really supposed to. Moving on to our next one. Okami-san and...
Yo, the internet finna fry us, bro.
I don't think this is the Okami game.
5, 4, yes.
Amaterasu?
No.
Shot in the dark.
Yeah, shot in the dark. Oh, I reset, but 5. Yes.
The sun.
No. 4,
Also a great guess.
3, 2, 1.
Okami-san and her 7 companions?
That is correct. It's Okami-san and her 7 companions.
Yeah, it just threw me off because I was like, it's not going to do 7s in a row.
Luckily, I don't think there's another 7, or I'd make the lucky 7. Yes.
On, bro. If there's a third
Moving on to our
7,
next
we
one.
gon' fight.
Mary and...
That's what I thought.
Yep. 5, 4, yes.
Anne.
No.
Mary and Anne.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Clue.
I don't see anyone in the audience. This is the movie, Mary and the Witch's Flower.
Man, that looks really cute.
Yeah.
Never would have guessed they named an anime
Moving on
protagonist
to our
Mary.
next one, Michiko and...
Hachin.
Yeah, Hutchins, correct. And our final
It's
one,
got some of the greatest representation of people across the diaspora. It's beautiful art.
Carol and...
Tuesday.
And Tuesday.
4 people of color. There we go. There we go. I know those words.
These are gonna keep getting
If it's got hip hop, best know I know it. Denzel Curry's in that one, bro. I can't not know Carolyn Tuesday.
Last question. Okay, I'm going to try to do these quickly because we got 8 minutes and a full round.
Oh, man.
Moving on to our next one, Sailor Moon.
Okay.
The Interstellar Guardians are all reincarnations of princesses of celestial bodies during the Silver Millennium who reawaken their powers in a strange order. The first to reawaken is the titular Sailor Moon, Usagi Tsukino, based on the satellite of the third planet from the sun, followed by Ami Mizuno, Sailor Mercury, then Sailor Mars, Rei Hino, Sailor Jupiter, Makoto Kino, and finally Sailor Venus, Minako Aino. Yes.
Actually, Sailor Moon isn't the first to awaken her powers.
That is correct. Can you tell me who is?
I'm going to guess Mercury because that's the closest to the sun.
No. If any of you could tell me who awoke first, I will give it to you. Yes.
Actually, it was Sailor Saturn?
No, it was not.
I'm willing to clutch up to give him the point.
It's the other blonde one, right? Which one's the other blonde one? You said Saturn. Who'd you say?
He said Mercury.
Mercury, Saturn.
All right.
5, 4, 3.
I'm actually to Sailor Jupiter?
No.
It's Mars, isn't it?
Okay.
No.
You want you
Yes, I'll just say it. It's actually Sailor Venus was the first to awaken.
Yeah.
Named Sailor V.
Yeah, she had her own series before
I'm
Sailor
giving
Moon
that
started.
the audience point.
Moving on to our next question on Assassination Classroom.
You got 2 shots at a 1 and 3 in this bowl.
Yeah.
I couldn't remember which one was.
Kunugiki ga Oka, Junior High, Class 1E, sure had a strange year, starting when an octopus-like alien showed up to be their homeroom teacher. Due to their isolation from the rest of the classes, they are given the assignment of trying to kill their new teacher, Koro-sensei, by the end of the year, or he will blow up and destroy Earth. Yes.
Actually, it's not due to their isolations because they're delinquents?
A combination of both.
Okay.
Actually, Koro-sensei is not an alien.
Yes, that's correct. Koro-sensei isn't an alien. He's a human mutated by experiments performed on him.
I must not have finished the show because I swore he was from outer space.
No,
That's a big spoiler.
Yeah, that was another spoiler one. I'm sorry.
I think it's like...
Moving on to our next one on Star Trek.
Oh yeah, baby! Let's go!
We found him.
It's going to be on Voyager, not Next Generation.
No!
In Star Trek II, The Wrath of Khan, the Enterprise is once again tormented by the alien warlord Khan Noonien Singh, who, after being stranded on a remote planet with his followers in an episode of the original series, has his sights on getting revenge on Admiral James Tiberius Kirk. Khan eventually fails in defeating Kirk and dies aboard the Reliant, while activating the Genesis drive. He does, however, end up causing the death of Spock, who sacrifices himself to repair the Enterprise so that it can escape the effect of the Genesis drive. Yes.
Actually, James Tiberius Kirk wasn't an admiral at this time?
He was an admiral at that time. He gets demoted at the end of, I think, 4 and put back as captain of the Enterprise.
Ah.
Yes.
Actually, Khan doesn't die at the end.
He does die at the end.
Yeah, no, I think he gets
Yes.
Actually, this was the first appearance of Khan?
No, this was the second appearance of Khan. That's why it's his wrath.
He was in the show.
Okay.
Anyone in the audience? No. Oh, up there.
My name's Tim. Actually, Khan is not an alien. He is a genetically modified human.
Yes!
Again?
Khan is not an alien! He's a genetically modified human! I put the same one twice in a row, see if anyone would guess it. Yes, the 7th thing all over again. Okay, we got 4 minutes and one final wildcard round. All's well that ends well.
Okay.
So we did anime openings earlier. Now we're doing anime endings. So tell me what these anime endings are. Yeah. On our first one, Roundabout by Yes. Yes.
JoJo's Bizarre Adventure.
Yes, that is JoJo's Bizarre Adventure. Moving on to our next one, Sugar Song and Bitter Step by Unison Square Garden.
This is, dang it. Is it Death Parade or something?
No, it's not Death Parade.
Name.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. I don't have time to have you run up, so just yell it out if you know it. Yeah, this is Blood.
The one with the fancy eyes. I've been meaning to peek this one.
I just know all the anime.
That's what I've been told about it.
Moving on to our next one, The Real Folk Blues by the Seatbelts featuring Maya Mane.
The Real Folk Blues?
Man, that
This one I
sounds...
might have to kick you out if you don't get it.
Oh my god!
Yes.
Inuyasha?
No. 5, 4, 3, 2. Yes.
Cowboy Bebop.
Yes, it's Cowboy Bebop.
Oh, that makes so much more sense.
Okay, I know the song. I don't know the name of the song, man.
She says it. She like sings the song.
in the name.
The Real Folk Blues. Yeah, sorry, I can't sing. I've been throwing out my voice yelling all day. Moving on to our next one, Right on Shooting Star by The Pillows.
Oh my god.
The
By
final
the Pillows. That's the bigger hint.
5, 4.
How is that the bigger hint?
2. They did the music like a.
They did all the music for the show.
Yeah. Okay, just yell it out. What is it?
Fooly Cooly!
Fooly Cooly.
I've heard of it.
I haven't seen it.
Moving on to our next one, Fruits Candy by Megumi Kojima. Yes.
Fruits Basket?
No, but good guess. I don't blame you for that one.
That's solid. That's a solid guess.
I'm gonna give you 5.
Can we get a genre?
4. Magical Girl. 3.
Madoka.
No. You've seen Madoka? You think that would be it?
I don't. That's fair. Hey, there's the opening in the first few episodes.
4, 3, 2. Anyone in the audience? This is Card Captor Sakura.
Card Captor Sakura.
Moving on to our next one, Mr. Raindrop by Amplified. Yes.
I didn't even try to meet
Now you gotta guess some.
Yeah. Search your soul for it.
Pass.
Okay.
It sounds very 2000s.
5. Yes.
Black Butler?
No. 5, 4, 3. Yes.
Inuyasha?
No. Okay, yell it out, audience. This is Gintama. And our final ending, My World Down by Meister. One of my favorite endings of all time, I'll give you that.
Can I get a decade?
Early 2000s.
Just look over your shoulder.
Yeah, just because of the band name Soul Eater.
No, but I appreciate the line of reasoning.
That's solid.
Yeah, that's a solid line of reasoning. Yes.
Death Note?
No.
Early 2000s. Trigun?
No. Anyone know this one? One of my favorite anime of all time. This is Beck, Mongolian Chop Squad. It's about a guy who discovers rock and roll. It was like 14 directionless, and that kind of steers his life from there. It's really good anime. Watch it.
Is he Mongolian?
They dub all the music, and they improve the English in it. So
You call them a Chop Squad?
yeah, because the songs are mostly in English because they're playing rock music. So.
What does that mean?
So that's all, folks. Thank you for coming. I'm JD from A to J Connections. You can check us out for anime, gaming, and content on our website. If you have good feedback, please remember my name is JD and this has been I'm Anime. If you have any negative feedback, my name is Ryan and this has been Name the Anime Tune 3.0 plus 1.0 thrice upon a time.